and Tom are here. Do, 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 do. To come movie reviews in your rear. Do, 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 do. These are just opinions, so don't take them personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like. You're an adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. DWN Productions, mask plus props and custom work. Custom work. You want some monsters made? Contact DWN Productions. Fast custom shirts. Dozens of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need to fucking squirt, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Hurry up with the harmonica. So grab a cold one and get ready for the show. A movie review show with a couple of mo's. I forgot how the rest goes. Here's Tom and Joe. Fucking Tom and Joe. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's our special Christmas episode. Doing it a bit early because his schedule's all fucked up, people. It's hard to schedule him to do anything these days, you know?
Unfortunately, that is true to some degree. But yeah, hey, Merry Christmas. We're not going to have a pre-record for next week. Sorry, but no. So I should just say, hey, sorry, bootleg. You're the only one who would have listened or cared. But go back and listen to the shit you did with Joe yesterday. It'll be 12% better than what we
Yeah.
have here today.
So I don't know, is that on YouTube? Can people go and see that somewhere or
Joe, that streamed live and is still available to watch on the very same YouTube page you were telling people to watch yesterday during the stream.
All right, yeah. So the Bootleg and Joe Christmas Spooktacular review show aired yesterday, and another good one. 8 years we've been doing this, and this was the ninth year, maybe. I don't know. I lose track. We've been doing it so long, but yeah, definitely a good one. Go check that out if you can on that one page that I mentioned yesterday on the show, and you will have to watch the show to know what page that is.
Spoiler alert, it's this one. You know, Joe, something just popped into my head since we never launched into a new studio or the same studio right after a fuck up. Why don't I see if we are actually streaming to where we're supposed to?
Yeah, it's good to know these kind of things to know if the show actually, because usually we'll have at least no people in the chat. But
Studio or the same studio right after a fuck up.
yeah,
Why don't I see if we are actually streaming to where we're supposed to?
all right, so it works, and we got that delay where I can buzz out Tom when he says those offensive things that he tends to say
The T word.
Yeah, when he throws the T bombs. All right, warned you about that.
Yeah, well, rest in empowerment, titty boy.
So I fixed my oh well, I don't want to share that. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, my thing's not backwards. I didn't know you could flip it around and yeah, so that's cool. Cool.
Well, Joe, how about we I don't know, did anything happen you want to say this week?
Let's see. So last week went to the dentist, just for a simple cleaning, Tom. It's like I don't have to spend all that crazy money anymore. It's just these cleanings, and as I'm doing their cleaning, they're like, "Oh, what's this?" And yeah, so I'm gonna start next year, like dropping like $3,000. But the insurance resets, so I'm sure they'll take care of at least $500 of that $3,000. So yeah, good times. And well, December's proven to be what December always is, so it's dead as fuck right now. Thanks to the few of you that have sent in orders to the website. If you do that now, I'd appreciate it, but you're not going to get it by Christmas because shipments are slow. Like shit I ordered, like supplies and stuff. They're taking a couple extra days to get to me.
Yeah, always does around this time. I had both of my fucking fans go out, the one for the mask hole and the one for the fucking paint rack. Both of them went out, so orders have been inching. Just trying to fucking blow dry 10 things at once while, normally I just let them sit there, walk away, and do other shit.
Yeah. Well, those folks in the delivery industry, our good friend Bootleg is in that, and they're busy. They're busy, Tom,
Yep.
So yeah, you got to expect shit to be slower than usual, but it's still an annoyance. Let's see what happened. As I said, like last Saturday, like we didn't have the kids, so Lisa's like, "Hey, let's go do something. Let's go to a fucking bar or something. Let's go do some adult shit." And I said, "Well, this other dude that's been inviting us to a party, every time he has a party, has invited us again, and he lives here where we live, so maybe we should go check that out. And if it's lame, we'll just burn off, go to a bar." Yeah, so this is a cat we know from Frightmare. He's been buying shirts from us for a long time. So went over there and goddamn, I guess this guy's got a little bit of money. He's got his house is like set up like he's got a like a bar in the back, and it's all tiki stuff, but he's got a lot of horror shit here and there, a lot of cool Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, octopuses and stuff. But you go to his back, he's got a huge pool, and then he's got like an old West town in a different section in his backyard. And he was running a haunted house in his garage, just a real simple walkthrough, but it was pretty fucking good, for for that small a space and everything. And it's a quick walkthrough, but it's just like a snake, I guess, a snake pattern design or whatever, but pretty good. We had a good time, we talked with some folks and just couldn't get too hammered there, had to do a little bit of driving to get home. And but yeah, had a good time doing that. And let's see who was there. Old Brandon that runs the Texas Haunter Con. He was there, so I had just seen him the weekend before at the Austin Horror for the Holidays. So yeah, it's good time, and that's it. Just came back to a depressing week of work to where, hey, I guess I got time to clean now. So that's what I've been doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time and you left unfucked. So
Uh-huh.
that was nice. 'Cause I'm sure that was a concern.
Yeah, because they had all kinds of mixed drinks and like, yeah, I don't. The only one that I had that I like, because there was stuff with like coconut, and I'm, coconuts. But they had some kind of like, I don't know, coffee type thing that was really good. Throw some alcohol in your coffee to, just fuck waking up. Let's keep this buzz rolling.
Good old buzz beer.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a good time and a good Christmas party there.
Well, it was kind of hard, during the week to not be concerned for you, Tom, because of it that you were laid out, not looking too good. Of course, that's every picture of you, but you know,
Yeah, if only people gave that much of a fuck about the shit that I make. Whatever.
hey, I got 2 stacks of Jack F shirt. If anybody wants to buy any.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man. I don't know. You never fucking know. It was crazy. I'm not gonna go into so much details, but as soon as I hit for you guys to go after your guys' theme song,
Mhm.
I got a phone call. And these days, every time I get a phone call, it's like, oh Christ, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. So I ran out and took it, and it was a neighbor pretty much calling, say, hey, turns out we're in the same boat as you guys are. Can you watch my dog?
Mm.
So now when I get done with this, I'll go back over, let old diarrhea dog out, and it'll be terrific. So hopefully everything fucking works out for them. But now I'm kind of thinking there's something going on here that, they're not telling us. There's a fucking chemical plant right the fuck over there, and we got these pipelines going. Good old life, Joe.
Yeah.
Good old life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And other than that, it's going to a few doctor's appointments this week, and one of them, hey, maybe we can laugh about later, but not today there, Joseph. Not today.
Well, good thing we have a thing they call escapism, Tom. And what this show is all about is dissecting that escapism and saying, hey, this isn't much better than life, but at least it's not my life, you know?
Let me just say this, Joe. You know, you always think it's pretty sweet when the fucking two chicks are together and they're sticking fingers in each other's asses and shit.
Hmm?
Sometimes it's not the right chicks, Joe. You gotta be a party to it.
Mm.
Mm.
Sad days.
Close my eyes.
Blinded by the light.
So, sometime we'll laugh, but not today.
Yeah.
So I got like 800 movies to talk about. Maybe 3 of them are Christmas themed.
Knock it out, because I didn't watch anywhere near as close as you did.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, Joe.
I don't know. It's like, man, this motherfucker's going crazy.
So back on my Chinese shit, back in Hong Kong, we got the Peacock King. This is another one of those fucking 88 films releases where they give you a slipcover. Then they give you a hard box. There it is if you want to see that shit.
That reminds me.
And then it comes with a book that I'll never read.
Oh, those books are great.
Flip through the pages quick for you. Get an idea of what the fuck's in there. And then there's like isn't there a little postcard or some shit? All this useless shit that I don't need, but that's okay, Joe, because the Peacock King, the movie itself, directed by your friend and mine, was it Lam Nong Choi? Something like that.
Oh, Lamb, how's he doing?
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's the gentle fellow that directed Ricky-O and The Cat. Did he direct The Cat? I'm
No.
pretty sure he directed The Cat. But the lady from The Cat's in this, but in this one, she's a girl. She is the Hell Virgin, and a witch busts her out of an archaeologist excavation site or something. And it turns out these sons of bitches opened up a door to hell.
Hmm.
And if 3 more doors to hell open up, hell on earth, just like that Hellraiser movie, the
Yeah.
third one. So it's up to old Peacock and his buddy Lucky Fruit. Don't laugh at that. That's his name.
Well, I mean, I was thinking of Lucky Charms. That's why I was laughing.
No, this is Lucky Fruit.
Hmm.
So they team up to, stop the demons and the ghosties and whatnot from coming through. And do they? Probably. Yeah. But yeah, I thought this was like, the guy who made Ricky O, you got to see this because it's going to be some wild ass shit. And to a point, it was just not as wild as I thought. There's some really cool stop motion creatures in this that I didn't expect to see. And then, like, not the main creature, but one of the main creatures, that's a lot of stop motion shit. Uh, cool monsters, cool effects. This is really an effects driven movie. So if you like effects of all times, this is of all kinds. Sorry, I don't know how to speak. This is one to check out for sure. It's more fantasy than anything. There is horror elements. There is blood and gore, but I wouldn't say it's like a gore movie. But there's just like a lot of cool shit to look at and be like, oh wow, look at that. Be like, oh, that's a cool shot. Look at how they did the colors with the shit backlit and all that. It's solid. It's no Ricky O, but what is Joe?
Right.
But it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I laughed out loud a few times, and there's these dinosaurs that come to life, like they're in a fucking department store and they're setting up a dinosaur exhibit because I guess that'll help sell pants or some shit.
Yeah.
And so the dinosaurs get fucking haunted and they come to life and they gotta fight them. It's just like you can see the fucking strings, but I guess you could say it's a charming movie, Joe. Quaint, mate. Nah, not quaint, but maybe. It's charming though. Special features, Frank Jang and some other guy, they do a commentary track. It's all right. Most of his shit's pretty solid. And then there's two interviews that was in fucking Mandarin or Cantonese, and I'm just like, I don't know. I listened to the commentary track. Uh the English dub track, I originally started with that, but the voices were like really fucking low and the fucking sound effects and shit were really fucking high. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to go to the fucking Chinese track or whatever. And it was better. Sure, I had to read, but that's how I watched the rest of the movie besides those first 5 minutes. So,
88 films.
I mean, it should be noted for sure because I'm always going to go with the fucking English dub first. And if it's how about boom, it's like, all right, well, this is fucking silly. I'll wake up everybody in the fucking house if I have to turn this up to the volume it needs to be. Not saying I had it low. I had it at a regular fucking, what you would listen or what I would listen to shit at, and it was still. So that kind of sucked. And some of the picture did come off yellow, but what the fuck are you gonna do? All in all, though, thought it was pretty solid. Think that shit was like maybe 40 shipped. But that's because they're giving you that bullshit too. And I guess that's the only way people can sell fucking movies these days if they fill it with a bunch of who gives a fuck so people think they're, oh, look at what I'm getting. And but it's solid. If you're interested in like effects movies or horror fantasies, I would say check it out for sure because
Yeah.
it
That's
was.
selling all the common shit, to rubes, Tom, like Friday the 13th, whatever, while the average consumer will just buy one of those fucking packs at Walmart that has like five of the movies. And why wouldn't you? Gotta be a dumbass not to, hey, this fucking $10 for five of the movies. Or I can pay $60 for this tricked out one with one movie. You know? Some dumb shit.
Well, I think that box set collection, excuse me, fucking cocaine rock ain't breaking up. But I think that box set was like $100 when it came out, and that was solid.
Yeah, I guess that was all right. If you wanted to watch a long documentary and like that was I don't know, the box looked okay.
But again, how are you gonna fucking display the box
Right.
and look at it? You're probably gonna, like I do, I have the picture against the shelf so I can see what the fucking movies are. And they're sandwiched in between other stuff so you don't see the shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I got a Gamma or Godzilla sitting on top of that fucking thing, so is what it is. But there was fucking that. And then I watched a few 2025 movies because it's almost that time.
Hell of a year, man. Hell of a year for cinema, huh?
Not really.
Oh, it all sucked.
No, it was pretty fucking lousy. Really, it was pretty fucking lousy, Joe. And these ones I'm going to talk about didn't make it much better. So I busted all the nuts in the room when I watched The Monkey. I even ran out and ordered the fucking Blu-ray or the 4K, whichever one was on sale because I liked it so much. And I said, well, fuck me running. This fruit has another movie coming out. I gotta see it. And then I was just ho hum and never went to the theater to see it. But it's out on streaming and I got a lot of no rush reward points there, Joe.
Mm.
So I watched the hit motion picture from Ozzelpot Jerklin, Keeper. Have you heard of it?
I have, and I've heard of it from the same old people that love anything this guy will do, you know. Oh fuck. Oh, so intense. Oh, there was moments when I shut the fuck up. I know Oz not so good Perkins. I've seen his movies and I'm not impressed.
I mean, there was a couple you liked, to be fair. Was it like the Turncoat's Daughter or some fucking
I
shit?
hated that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
What? There was some shit I thought that you liked from that guy.
And the monkey I didn't care for. There was one he did before that I thought was okay, you know. But yeah, this guy's just not for me.
Well, that's all right, Joe. Maybe he just got lucky with the monkey for me because this fucking shit was a whole lot of convoluted nothing. But oh, look at these weird images, and it's edited all weird to make it look artsy to trick you into think that you're dumb. No. So in this one, some hoe goes with the dude she's fucking to his cabin in the woods to celebrate their 1 year anal versary. There's say that again.
Good for them. That's good,
Good for them.
you know.
So he's a doctor. She's I don't know, a cook or clean or a baby maker, something like that. So there's all these hints that he doesn't really know her like the way he should. Buys her some shirt that's oh, I would never wear this thing. But whatever, they go off to his fucking cabin. There's a house on the other side, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about that. That's just my jag-off cousin. He's a dickhead. Fuck him, blah, blah, blah." So they're having some dinner, and then the old cousin and his girlfriend come over, and he's a fuckhead. The fucking girlfriend's a fucking delusional foreigner. She looks all drugged up. She says something to her like, "Don't eat the cake. It tastes like a poo." She's just like, "Oh, I don't know. She's probably just some drunk Russian or some shit." So they fuck off. And this guy has this cake. He says, "Hey, you should eat this cake." And she's like, "Hey, fuck you. I don't like chocolate cake." But I guess I'll eat some because, I'll just do that. We've been together. I don't want to get into this fight or anything. So she eats the cake. Turns out these motherfuckers, the guy and his, I was going to say husband, but his cousin are like 300 years old. 300 years ago, they were kids. They found a pregnant witch or a lady who got knocked up by demons. I don't know, but she looks like the girl that he's having sex with now. So they do what kids do, shoot her in the leg, drag her off into their pig pen to fucking die. But she has the babies, and it's some kind of like weird mime clown cum monsters. or some shit, and they say, "Hey, if you kill people for me or bring people for us to eat, we'll let you live forever." Well, why would they do this for this guy who just killed their mom? Wouldn't they say, "Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna eat you," and shit like that? And you see him at the end, and it's all goofy, and who gives a shit? It doesn't make any sense. It's just convoluted. The creatures don't even look good. Yeah, really, really fucking whack. Really, really fucking whack. Just bullshit. Just convoluted fucking bullshit. The visuals weren't cool. There was nothing to be like, "Oh yeah, no, this is all just pretty fucking dumb."
Well, I had
But
planned on watching it, so you pretty much solidified that.
well, you might like it because I didn't.
Well, I mean, knowing what I know about this guy's movies, I probably wouldn't.
Hmm. Well, Joe, maybe you'll like the hit 2025 movie Brute 1976. Have you heard of it?
I've not heard of this one. This is about the Cologne Brute.
This is not about the Cologne Brute.
Okay.
So, man, I always used to go and just clear my fucking sinuses with that shit. So, Old Brute 1976, a bunch of fucks, a photography club or whatever you call these kind of people. They're going into the desert for a photo shoot, and it's a black lady and a white lady because fuck racism and all of this, right? Terrific. So the white lady never shows up. That's because she broke down or something at this abandoned roadside attraction. She gets picked up, or she's with her girlfriend or whatever, and they were kissing a little bit. So I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. All right." And then the girlfriend gets killed. You don't really see anything, and then the other girl gets chained up, and there's some fucking dickhead like, "Oh, I'm a man, but I'm wearing makeup and talking like this. Tee hee. Isn't that weird and creepy? Please, please, Mr. Lady, sir, let me just see my girlfriend. Oh, you want to see your girlfriend, huh? I'm wearing her titties." So that happens. They chain her the fuck up, and then they go do their photo shoot with fucking, I guess, the makeup artist. And then they say, "Hey, let's go check out this old abandoned roadside attraction. I'm sure you can get some great photos there." So they go, they get tied up with these people who are just doing oh, we're the crazies wearing masks and, cutting you up and killing you and woo. And it turns out that there's some kind of multiracial cult of acceptance that they just want to live in this place with their spooky masks where there is no racism like there is in the outside world. It fucking stinks, Joe. It's nothing you haven't seen a million fucking times before. These people are wearing just spooky Halloween masks just so they can look spooky and wear a Halloween mask. There's this one character that's wearing like old Little House on the Prairie type dress, petting a teddy bear because the biggest gore scene in the movie is, I guess, a guy getting a drill bit in his pecker and it getting twisted around and getting ripped off. But they edited the shit out of it with a sensor bar that moves like this with it. So I mean, what just edit that, cut that out if you're going to do a separate like censored streaming release. There was another movie I watched maybe this year or last year with Bia Ling and Edward Furlong where they had something like this, but that was a black box. Why don't you just cut that section out? Just have like a reaction of like the drill going through and him going and maybe just blood splattering somewhere. It's like, all right, we got it. Sure, that sucked, but this was worse. Knowing that you shot something. And if people, I was going to pay for this on fucking Amazon. So if I paid for this on Amazon and I got a censored product, I would say fuck this movie even more. But luckily, I waited till it was on Tubi because I was all ho hum about watching it fucking anyways. Other than that, it's just some blood splatter. This guy takes a chainsaw to a guy, and you see him from like here going, and the like, the blood just goes on him. And then you just see this fucking hillbilly dick just go like out of frame, reach down and pull out a spine. You just see him like raise the spine up. There's no nudity. Those were the kills. So why make a fucking movie like this if you're not gonna have wild kills and nudity? Um, that's why Terrifier worked so much is because it has that shit. Sure, I don't care for those either, but at least they know what you're supposed to do in this kind of movie. This was just cliche after cliche after trope, and it was just like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, if nostalgia, just make the same. There's all those other fucking movies you can watch. It was a waste of time for everybody involved there, Joe. Especially the people who sat through it.
Yeah.
Pick up your copy now at vinegarsyndrome.com. I heard it's unedited. Speaking of which, Joe, also available at vinegarsyndrome.com. What the fuck? This has such a goofy title. Well, I was going to say Gnome Sick, but I think maybe it is Gnome Sick. What is it? Yes, Gnome Sick, the seven slays or seven slays to a Christmas or mirth myth. Some stupid fuck word that just stay with fucking Gnome Sick. Okay. So in this movie, uh, a failed actor decides to go home for the holidays. Unfortunately, his father got possessed by the spirit of a killer Santa Claus. And his father's like this local handyman. He fucking not a handyman, but like a local artist. He has a shop in the backyard that he goes in making ornaments, and the whole town comes over and gives him handful of cash and blowjobs for these very shitty wooden ornaments he's making.
That's the way art works, man. Yeah. Any artist will tell you. Just cash and blowjobs.
That's it. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. So he gets possessed by the spirit of the Santa slasher or whatever the fuck's going on. This is another fucking convoluted movie. And so it turns out that from generation to generation, this family are Santa slashers or some leaders of a cult or some shit, and you got to kill the father, and then you become this guy, and eventually your son will kill you and that. But this failed artist doesn't know this shit yet. He comes back into town, hooks up with his own girlfriend. Turns out she's a cultist and she worships this guy. She might know that his dad, it's just all a fucking mess. So you got these people who are in the cult. You got these people who are dealing with this killer Santa. They're both one and the same, but some people don't know. And this is a comedy, Joe. Oh boy, is this a comedy. So it's not a bad movie. It's very commendable for what they did. They got like these little CGI gnomes, and it looks like they took their time to try and do stuff, do what they can. They make it look as Christmassy as they can, but it's Southern California, and I'm sorry, when you don't have fucking snow, you gotta have something else so you're not thinking like, "Hey, where's the snow?" You know, Christmas movies usually have snow and shit in them, but their humor was not for me. It was just so fucking corny and lame. You know, like, "Ooh, the word edgy FM DJs, don't ooh," you know, like that kind of corny shit that moms would. Yeah, I don't know, and, it was just a lot of that, and if you don't gel with the comedy, then you're not gonna have a good time, and you'll just start thinking of all this fucking other shit, and if it's a convoluted thing to begin with, I'm sure some people will like this. Again, it's more of that mystery science theater type of humor. I was reading some reviews, and some guy, I think he said, what was it, like, workplace humor or coworker humor? And I was like, "Yeah, I can kind of fucking see," but it's just corny and lame. And then I was thinking, why aren't they fucking elves? Like, why are they gnomes? And then I remembered we got some fucking Christmas gnome flag outside that says, like, "Gnome for the holidays" or some shit. So I was just like, where the fuck did this, like, in the last couple years, I've been seeing, like, gnome shit integrated into Christmas. I guess it's some fucking Scandinavian thing, but we got the elves. I don't know. Were leprechauns and red caps gonna start being a fucking Christmas thing too? It's just all kinda, it's just, man, they tried. I can't say like this shitty backyard movie. It wasn't for me. Because if the comedy doesn't work for you, then so I posted this review on Letterbox, and then I have to assume it was the director that replied. They set up an account for a character in the movie, and they went like, they replied to me for my just ho-hum review of this thing, calling it lame. Alright, I bet this isn't the only one they replied to, so I just picked 3 random reviews. Yep, they replied to it. Yep, they have their own 5-star review saying how great and, putting their little lame, corny sense of humor into the shit. God bless them. I can't wait to see what you say on this video if I clip it, but, learn from somebody who made some movies that, aren't for everybody, and some people aren't gonna find funny. It's okay. Humor's subjective, sir, or ma'am.
Yeah, humor comedy is very, very hard. And especially if you're mixing genres and making a horror comedy, because like anybody who watches this knows I don't like horror comedies. It's a hard pass for me because I very judgmental on just regular comedies. So if you fucking mix these two genres, you gotta come fucking hitting hard. And most people don't. Or they try to hit hard. They think, oh, this is gonna be so offensive. And it's just shitty.
Yeah, this wasn't offensive, just oh, we're not gonna go that far. It reminded me of that, I think it was called Bigfoot the movie or the Bigfoot movie that I talked about a couple months ago, where it was like an actual FM radio show got together to make this movie. That's probably why I drew the comparisons, just because of the tame and lame kind of humor. But yeah, and then I was thinking, well, what other movies don't have snow in them, but it's a Christmas movie? And then I was, oh, the fucking Grinch Who Stole Bitches. I just watched that one, but I thought that was fucking funny as shit. So I wasn't thinking about, hey, where's all the fucking snow? So, I mean, it is what it is. Some people will like it, but just that style of corny ass dad jokes. It's just like, nah. But commendable effort for sure, because you can tell that they were trying to fucking do something and they just weren't slopping shit out over a weekend.
Yeah.
So I could say good for you. You won. You're on the fucking main page of Tubi being promoted. Vinegar Syndrome is selling your movie on Blu-ray. You won. You don't have to go out there and defend your fucking movie to fat idiots on the internet. You won. Congrats. Fucking prick. Joe, I hope that's, oh god damn it, that ain't all the 2025 movies I watched. Let me finish this.
Let me give you a break and I'll talk about a movie here. Okay. Tom, not a 2025 movie. I traveled back way back. I believe to 1972. I could be wrong. And I watched the movie Gargoyles.
The made for TV movie?
The
Gargoyles.
The made for television movie Gargoyles. This movie is about gargoyles. It's a science guy, you know. He's one of these anthropologist guys, you know, and he writes books on old cultures and shit. Picks up his daughter from the airport and says, "Hey, we're gonna go check out this guy that says he's got something he wants me to see." Man, that's like, hey, what kind of invitation is that? So he's driving out, you know, I think they're in Arizona or New Mexico or one of those shitty fucking states with a bunch of rocks. And you know, it's a what do you call them? A tourist trap. They're going to a tourist trap, and this is old fucker there. Oh yeah, you know, this place used to be, you know, people would come here, but they built a highway and what. Anyway, coming out to this barn, and he's got the bones, Tom, the bones of a gargoyle. And the science guy's, that shit ain't real. It's like, oh yeah, it is. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. And then Tom, the sun's going down and something starts to attack the shed that they're in. Oh, and it's ripping up the corrugated steel walls and the shit. It's like, what's going on here, you know? And uh, place is getting torn up. The old man has like a beam fall on him, and the science guy, he grabs the skull of the bones and shit, and they hightail it out of there. And you know, well, the next day they go and talk to the sheriff because the dude died. You know, the fuck died. You know, and they go back out there. They're not telling them the whole story because, hey, who's gonna believe that? You know, we don't even know what happened. You know, but there's some guys on motorbikes out there, Tom, and like, well, everything gets blamed on them. They arrest those fuckers. He goes back to the hotel, and you know, it's like looking at this skull and shit. Oh shit, Tom. The gargoyles fucking coming and attack them there because they want them bones back, Tom. And yeah, fucking gargoyles are real. And then it's humans versus gargoyles. They kidnap his daughter because they want her to teach them how to read. Because the gargoyles only come around every, I don't know, 90 years or some bullshit. And then they can procreate and they can grow like huge fucking eggs. I don't know who's laying these huge fucking eggs. You know, they didn't have like an alien queen there just pumping them out. But yeah, they defeat the gargoyles and the gargoyles fly off. Maybe they'll make a sequel one day. Uh This is not very good. I saw this when I was a kid, not when it aired, but like on video cassette, I think. And I thought it was the coolest shit, Tom. I thought, God damn, those fucking gargoyles, they look good. God damn. And you know what? The masks, they still do. The masks look very good. The suits that these fuckers are wearing do not look good. It just looks like a fucking scuba outfit. You know, if they threw some shiny shit on, maybe a few scales here or there. a couple of the gargoyles have wings, and they just look lame. Like, what are those things supposed to do? They're not for fucking flying, even though they do fly at the end, Tom. But those wings aren't a flapping or nothing. They're just stupid little sticks and shit. Looks really fucking lame. The story's stupid. It has all kinds of plot holes. Uh, yeah, it's just shit's not very good. But I'll say this was way back then, and there wasn't a whole lot of shit like this on TV. So I'll give them high marks for like taking a chance and putting this shit out there. And supposedly it did very well. It won an Emmy award or some shit for the makeups, the gargoyle shit, and it was old Stan Winston, Tom, in one of his very early jobs. Have you seen this classic?
Yeah.
You're a kid, of course you have.
Yeah, a lot of the people who like this movie really like this
Yeah.
movie, Joe. Yeah, I saw it once because it was recommended. Oh, this is really good. You got to see this. Everybody says this. It's fucking boring, very of its time. The gargoyles don't work for me. They're all like kind of one color, and each gargoyle has like a Teletubby shit. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Yeah, I don't care for the look of it. There was nothing there to be like, oh yeah, this is a good movie.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And like I talked about this with Bootleg on the Bootleg and Joe Holiday Spooktacular, and we've talked about this many times. Letting go of that feeling of nostalgia. Okay, like I just said, when I was a kid, I thought this was some badass shit. It's okay not to feel the same way in your adulthood or in the twilight time of your life, such as I'm in. Right? You, you could say, man, that sucked. I'm glad I felt the way I did when I was a kid. Nothing I see now is going to take that away, but this is not very good. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to fucking have a different opinion. you know?
It's probably good because it shows growth.
Growth. Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine to like stuff that you liked back then. Maybe the stuff back then was dope, but not all of it. Man, I really loved watching fucking Barney when I was a kid. Well, go watch now and you'll appreciate that you liked it back then, but now you're an adult and this is fucking silly. It's like I got a couple seasons of Full House on DVD. And like I'll look at it from time to time and be like, fucking gay, dog. What is this? Why do you it was fine, you liked it then, but going back and watching it, I'm like, you a fucking asshole person? Like there's some shit like the Nanny and Drew Carey show that has adult fucking humor and shit in it, but that ain't Full House.
Yeah. I'll watch those old fucking Super Friends commercials, cartoons, and it's like, man, I love this shit when I was a kid, but god damn, this is some lazy fucking animation. This is just shitty writing. And even the voice work is fucking a damn thing. It's like they pulled anybody out of the hallway. Hey, come here, you're gonna voice Green Lantern.
But I mean, I would say there's still stuff that holds up. I would have to assume if I went back and watched that original run of the 90s X-Men or Spider-Man, I'd still be like, hey, yeah, that's all right. Spectacular Spider-Man probably still holds up.
Yeah, I think that's why I haven't watched Challenge of the Super Friends, because I really liked that shit. And I don't know. I'll do it one day, Tom, before my time is up.
Fuck, I hope so. But yeah, it is okay to grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to reach that point of enlightenment, and then life plays that cruel trick and kills you. As soon as you reach the peak of your knowledge and what you're supposed to know, that's a wrap for you.
Yeah.
And that is the cruel, cruel world that we live in there, Joe. Fuck.
All right, Tom, give us 8 more.
Well, Joe, I watched the hit 2025 movie about your friend and mine, Felddog. This is Corey Feldman versus the world. And this is an inside look of him going on tour with the Angels.
Mm.
So I guess at a certain point, he cut ties with the filmmakers of this for whatever reason, and they just said, we're gonna just put this documentary out anyways. And he was trying to do cease and desist and all that shit, but it still came out on Apple TV and Google Play. So if you got those apps on your phone, you can watch it. Luckily, Google Play is connected to YouTube, so that's how I did it. I paid the couple bucks and laughed for an hour and a half, Joe. I mean, this pretty much shows you, what you thought all along and what kind of person he is and all that. And it's just, this is a reminder, a odd reminder that there's all kinds of people in this world. Um, of course, he throws fucking Corey Haim under the bus again, like his fucking mother needs to hear this shit. So he's fucking said everything again. He brings up about how he fucking pimped him to Dominic Braja again, the fucking chocolate eating fuck from Friday the 13th 5. And but this time you don't know what to say. It's coming from fucking Corey Feldman, so you're just like, it could be, but all this other shit he said, and he's just a weird fuck, so you don't know what to believe. But now his thing is, you know what? Corey Haim molested me. And it's just like, oh, all right, then. I guess you didn't have anything else to say. And, there's still a foot that's not completely run over by the bus. So might as well.
Oh.
He's just a fucking screwy guy whose brain's probably fucked up from the way he was brought up and just having that celebrity, and now he feels he has to act this certain way. But I don't find him to be a talented musician.
No.
He's probably less of a talented dancer. Just a screwy fucking guy. He has a wife. He had a wife, and then they had a live-in girlfriend, and then they go on the road, and it's like fly on the wall footage of him and his girlfriend like hitting on broads, and it's all just fucking weird. Hey, no, what are you doing? Oh, why don't you just come on the road with us for a couple days? We'll treat you good. We'll have fun. If not, we'll just get you an Uber home back tonight. It's all just weird fucking shit. And holy fuck. So they're talking about, hey, we got this fundraiser going for this movie I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna let everybody know about this pedophile ring. You remember this movie.
Yeah.
So they show him raising the money. It's not doing well. He's on the phone with his fucking manager, pacing around saying, oh, all this thing's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. These people are trying to kill me. I'm losing money on this. We got to do something. Hey, you should plug that thing more because I can use the money from that. So, I mean, he's just getting that money in and spent it just to live or whatever. He obviously didn't put that money in the documentary we watched. So, that was just bullshit. Then there's behind the scenes footage of him going on the Today Show to promote this fucking Kickstarter about letting everybody know that allegedly Charlie Sheen fucking had sex with Corey Haim because who didn't, according to Corey Feldman. So they're like backstage trying to hold him up for more money. Like if you want us to name names, you're gonna have to give me more money. And the wife's just like, oh yeah, we can take this to Oprah. And it's just like, well, what the fuck's going on here? And then the guy interviewing him, he's just like, why are you charging people for this? Why don't you just tell them now? And fucking Corey Feldman's all blee 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 blee. And he just storms off. Oh, I can't, they're bullying me. I can't believe I'm being treated like this.
I remember that interview, and yeah, it's just because the thing is nobody's gonna take it seriously if okay.
Yeah. Guy just comes off like a fucking jizz bag. If you like him, you like him, I don't know what you'll get out of this. It was funny just to watch and be like, this fucking guy, god damn, dude. Yeah, just a fucking weird guy with, stuff going on in his head like the rest of us, but to varying degrees. Uh I watch it. It's funny. Like I had a good time. I didn't, it wasn't like, oh, they get like watching his fucking jag off fucking movie, like, oh, they fucked us out of $20 or whatever the fuck it was.
We had a good time though. Wait
Sure.
on the delays and all that shit. It was knowing that the wolf pack was putting the kibosh on it.
And that's how this documentary ends. They're like at the premiere. It's like, what do you mean? Oh, they're hacking us in real time. So I mean, if you like to laugh, it's fucking, it's Corey Feldman doing his fucking thing, and it's not something that he produced or put out. So it's from a third party perspective and all that. And you see him going on the road, and at the end, all the angels are like, shit was crazy, man. The whole time Corey Feldman was fucking me. He doesn't fuck girls. He just fucks girls to fuck himself. It was just like, okay. Okay. So yeah, I would recommend it. It was funny as shit. It's just like, goddamn, so many different kinds of people in this world, man. Yeah, I don't like the guy. I was never a fan. I'm just amused by whatever this is that he has going on.
I mean, it's unfortunate because he's in a lot of shit that I like. Stand by Me, the fucking Burbs. He's in some good shit, but I mean, they could have replaced him with anybody else, and I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
I was gonna say he got lucky, but by the things he says, I don't know how lucky he got. Yeah, weird fucking dude, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Weird fucking dude. Let me see if I got any more 2025s just to be safe.
All right.
Can't even read this because I'm an asshole. Fuck, I do. God damn it. Joe, I watched the hit 2025 movie Strange Harvest. Have you heard of it?
Man, I don't know. I'm sure that I have.
So this movie is set up like one of those true crime TV shows, except it doesn't have reenactments because I guess these people were fortunate enough to have fucking camera footage of everything they needed to. So you got your fake interviews with the pigs. You got your fake interviews with the victims who were there. And, oh, then this happened. Then this happened. Then this happened. So there's a guy going around fucking killing people and putting this fucking triangle symbol with like lines coming out to circles with a circle in them. What does this mean? Who is this guy? What's going on? He's leaving us these notes and oh my god, he's gonna kill again. Why can't we? Ooh, he's got this mask and he puts leeches on people. Oh my goblin, he stole a baby. What's gonna happen? Oh my god, Saturn and Venus and everything's lining up and forming this triangle, and he's gonna kill the last guy, and then the supernova portal in the sky opens. It might let out this fucking leech Lovecraftian monster thing, but they kill him, so it fucking closes, and oh my god. It was fine. I don't really go for those kind of shows. Lori likes them, so I was just like, "Hey, Lori, watch this with me. You might like it." She was just like, yeah, it was whatever." It's just H.P. Lovecraft, obsessed fucking killer guy is gonna open up a cosmic portal in the sky, and all right, it was fine. I'll never fucking watch it again. I didn't like it. I didn't not like it. It was fine, kind of weird. Maybe it had reenactment footage. I don't remember any of it. So it was weird that like it didn't have that because that's kind of what makes a lot of these fucking shows.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, there's really not much to say about it. I mean, it's just a long, drawn out version of one of these shows, and he was fucking, oh, there's this creature that he has this statue of and these symbols, and is just trying to open up a Lovecraft portal, I guess. All right, then. Whole bunch of the portal opened up, and then a whole bunch of N bombs fell out of the sky because it was a Lovecraft portal, you see. Fucking prick.
Tom, I watched a 2025 hit film myself, Yeah, like you, I had some Amazon credits that were gonna expire. Hey, let me use them up. And you know what? There's a movie I've been looking forward to watching called The Long Walk, based on the Richard Bachman book. Yep, old Richard Bachman, the pen name of Stephen King. Yeah, when the Bachman books came out, this was probably my favorite one out of all the four in there. And so when they announced this, I always thought this will make a good fucking movie and it would be easy for them to do, because a lot of it's very character driven. And yeah, I waited years and years for this to be made a movie, Tom. Did not meet those expectations that I had. Wished I would have used those points on like the Shrouds or something. The David Cronenberg movie that I'm probably gonna pay to watch in a couple of days or something. But this is about the world's fucked. The future is fucked. America got into a war and now like everything's destitute. People are poor, man, but they have this contest. Every year like 50 males are selected. 50 young men are selected to do this long walk. What they do is they put them on a road and, hey, start walking, boys. And they got to keep, at least 3 miles per hour. They get a warning if they slow down, or they have to stop and take a shit. They get a warning. 3 warnings after that, they'll fucking pop you. Shoot you, Tom. Because the military.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, the military's following close behind, and they're enforcing them rules. And during the course of the movie, we get to find out why are these people doing this? Why is this person on this long walk? Why is this person in this long walk. You know, some of them are likable fellows, Tom, and some of them are not. Some of them are real pieces of shit. You know, so you got
Can
and
I guess? I would have to assume most of them are doing it for the money if there's some kind of prize. But I would also have to assume, because this movie sounds highly original, that someone's in it for revenge.
vengeance. He's got a vengeance plot. Yes, Tom. Yes. Uh,
Fucking assholes.
the movie ends differently from the book. In the book, the guy, our main character, he's about to give up, and he just goes up to this one character that in the book this guy's just walking, like he doesn't really communicate with him. He's like a weirdo, but he's just a walking machine, and he's just going up to him to tell him, hey, I'm giving up. And as soon as he catches up to him, that guy just like fuck it falls out. So like he's the winner, you know, and he's walking a little more, and then he feels that other guy like touch his shoulder. Hey, I'm still here. So he freaks out and starts running, you know, and that's how the book ends. In this one, this guy who has vengeance in his mind and wants to the major that's, you know, running this shit, he dies, but one of the guys that he met along the way wants to fulfill his dream and kill this major for it's you know what, I didn't like the ending of the book when I read it, and I don't like this ending either. You know, it's like, but I didn't like this movie. It's just like everything I thought would work for this movie did not, you know, and maybe it's because I read it, enjoyed it, and had high expectations for it. I was so disappointed. Maybe somebody who's totally unfamiliar with it, you know, and, you know, doesn't think the Hunger Games originated this type of story will like it a lot more than me. But I don't know. I just, you know, it's not gonna make a list either way. It wasn't bad enough to where I could say, ah, fuck, it sucks. But yeah, I the two movies I was looking most forward to this year, this one, The Long Walk, and Abraham's Boys. But that one totally sucked. That one's making a list for sure. But both disappointed me. So yeah, not happy with this. 2020.
So there has to be I'm a scene or two where somebody fucking shits in their shoes and we're all supposed to gasp or something, right?
Nah, it's like you're fucking walking that much and you're eating just this canned food and shit. That's just like, you know, that shit's gonna happen. You know, you're gonna shit yourself or whatever if you just got to keep walking, right?
So is it like a whole group of kids just walking with fucking pants full of shit? Or is it just like one poor bastard?
There's a few of them, you know, and there's some, you know, there's some, I don't know.
Just like, does tensions rise because of the smell and they get into arguments?
That's the thing. It's like there's no tension in this movie. None of it was like, you know, it's like, oh man, I really want this guy to make it, and it's like, oh well, they shot him. That's fucking horrible. You know, it's like, man, I didn't give a shit. I was just watching, just along the ride for this long walk.
Do they is there like, all right, 10 minutes to rest?
Nope,
Nope.
nope.
Is
Like,
this televised?
uh, they televise it, I guess, towards the end when there's only like so many people left, and they let people like gather around them towards the end. Mm. We got flashback scenes though, you know, to shit that happened in the past.
How were those? Good?
Eh,
Okay.
all, you know, just all right. Very mediocre film.
All right.
Mm. The Long Watch, it should be called.
End of walk.
Yeah, but hey, I used those fucking points without them expiring on me.
That's good. Let me ask you this, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You know who Vampiro is?
Mm-hmm.
He's the super unknown hero. Vampiro.
Yeah.
You ever, oh, excuse me?
He was the brother of Vampiro, right?
Yes, yes, yes. The Hulk Hogan of Mexico.
Yeah, they had the same haircut, I think.
Did. Oh, so the nail in the coffin, the fall and rise of Vampiro. This one is surprisingly similar to the Angel Devil Demon Hero documentary that I watched last week. So it's, hey, this is my life of Vampiro and how it took me to get here. And hey, here's this fucking wrestling show I'm producing. So it's like the same shit. His daughter lives with him now. She's fucking growing up. And sure, it's a different promotion. So you got different wrestlers. But it's still the same shit. And it sucks to say because everybody's life is, their life. And it's important to them and all this. I just don't know how interesting his life was. Maybe they just neither one of these people could portray it in a fucking captivating way. Like there's things that happen. They say he was molested by a priest, that he went on tour with Milli Vanilli, that he would fucking rob pimps and shit. But none of it's really conveyed in an interesting way. You would think you can do stuff with that information, even if it's like not reactions, but some kind of reenactment or just dwelling on that more, but not really. This one is better for sure. It's a better made movie. The quality is better than that other one, but still, it's just, yeah, okay. I
So
think
they talk to like any names, like did they talk to his tattoo artist?
his daughter's in it a lot because I mean, some of this centers with his daughter coming from Mexico to live with him in Canada. And I should say this, like I was listening more to his fucking accent because he likes to speak like a Mexican guy a lot.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with his wacky Canadian accent too. He just has a weird accent, so I don't want to go so hard on the code switch and shit like I did last time, but son of a bitch has a screwy accent, and when he's in Mexico, I think he puts it on a little bit more. But you got Jeff Jarrett in this one, which I fucking never gave a fuck about a Jeff Jarrett. I don't know how. Whatever, you like the guy, you fucking like the guy. There's a part where he's fucking drunk. Supposedly it's wrestling. Who fucking knows? And he's just yelling at people in the back, throwing chairs, and then fucking Karrion Kross is fucking there, like ready to do something, kind of laughing and shit. Who else did they interview? I don't even know, dude. It's just
Me-
Matt Stryker, I think. It's just whatever, dude. If you like Vampiro, watch it. If you don't like Vampiro, this isn't gonna win you over and be like, oh, I gotta check out this guy shit. Oh, I gotta check out wrestling. This was sorry. Can't wait for the third one. Fuck. Oh shit. And they didn't even bring up ICP. There's like a whole fucking segment where he's romping around with the misfits and shit. It's like, I don't know, ICP still paying you to this fucking day. Vampiro.
Yeah, because I'll tell you this: the Misfits ain't paying anybody; they don't have to.
Especially me.
Mm.
Fucking pricks. I'm a misfit. I came from that island of toys. Fucking hey, that's Christmas, right? Came back to Christmas.
Always does. Always does.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Christmas, Tom, I'm continuing my journey into the All the Haunts Be Ours box set, and this time it's not backwards. Hey, look at that. And I watched the Christmas themed The White Reindeer. This is a movie from, let's say, 1952, and this is a rare horror movie from Finland, Tom. Yeah, the old Lapland, they call it. And well, this is about a Finnish woman that meets a fella during the reindeer races they have. They hook up a sled to an old reindeer and they have the reindeer pull it and they like fucking guide it this way. It's some weird shit. It's like, what they do this with reindeers? But I guess that's like the predominant fucking wildlife out there, so they made use of it. uh they get hitched, and then he's like, well, he's a reindeer herder, Tom, so he's got to go fucking herd reindeer, and then they got to do a cattle drive, to this place and sell off reindeer and then come back home, and he's gone a long time. So she goes to the whole fucking town witch doctor, and she's, hey, make me a like a spell or something so men can find me irresistible. You would think, hey, make it where my husband finds me irresistible. That way, when he's home, all we do is do some fucking. But no, men in general is what she says. So maybe she just wants to do some fucking even when he's not around.
So
But
what? He just tells her to just walk around with her shirt off?
yeah, just go be a woman. But no, he's like, hey, you gotta sacrifice the first living thing you see, and you gotta take it to the reindeer sacrifice pole, or shit. And the first thing she sees is this white reindeer that her husband had given her, as a pet, and well, shit, she takes it over there, and she kills it, but she fucks something up. And now she's got a curse on her hands. She's still irresistible to men, but now, Tom, she's a weredeer. She turns into a deer just fucking randomly and kills men. Um, I think, and I'm pretty sure that deers are herbivores, so they don't fucking eat meat. But I guess because she's part human, maybe she does, you know?
Okay, well, let me stop you there.
Hmm?
So, I mean, the herbivore stuff aside, we have flat teeth, so we really shouldn't be eating meat to begin with. However,
No.
you say she turns into a were deer.
Right.
So, is she just turned into stock footage of a regular deer, or is she some kind of creature?
She turns into a deer
Just
and,
a regular deer that they shot footage of this deer.
yeah, white deer. And
Okay, do they have like a fake foot or a puppet head or something that they bring in the no, okay.
that there's no transformation scene or anything. Just all of a sudden she's a deer. All of a sudden she's not.
So it's very jarring?
No, it's decent, given that given what it is, given with the time that it was made. I don't know shit about Finland. The most I know about Finland I know from this movie. So it's very limited, and the special features, which I'll get to.
So are these white people?
Fuck yeah, they're all white. It's Finland.
Okay. All right, well, I'm just saying, so they're no good. So
Yeah,
now you know something else about Finland.
they're whiter than the people here in America.
Whew,
They're like super white.
gross.
So yeah, so the after she kills a few folk, it's like, hey, we gotta hunt her down, and like some people do try on their own, and but no, that doesn't work. And then eventually, oh shit, it's her husband that kills her, Tom. It's her husband that has to bring her down.
Does he know that that's his wife?
No, he didn't until
Okay.
after he dies.
Why does she fade back into a fucking person?
Yeah, and it's like, oh fuck, I just killed my wife, and they arrest him. The cops show up, on the deer, fucking patrol. So
He didn't have a tag, Joe.
yeah, he didn't have his license either. This movie's pretty good. It's all right. If you like that old timey shit, if you like especially like Val Lewton's Cat People, where it's just kind of like, it's very atmospheric and it has to do with the I don't know, the landscape and the way shit's set up and all that. I dug it, but even more than the movie, I like seeing like, holy fuck, they ranch reindeer. They're herding all this goddamn reindeer. What the, they're using reindeer as transportation. They're pulling them on these little sleds and shit. Crazy. I'd never seen shit like, like I said, I know nothing about Finland. And yeah, that shit was just fascinating to me. But so the movie is all right if you're into this kind of shit, if you're into old timey movies. But the special features, Tom. So the special features, there's an animated film that has some real cool animation, and again, it's about a guy that's using a fucking reindeer to pull himself on a sled.
You and this fucking it's crazy that you're so blown away by reindeers getting pulled out of sled.
Shit. It's fast.
That's all I've known reindeers to do.
Oh yeah, well, I guess, but those are flying reindeer. Oh shit, that's where that comes from. Wow. Huh. So he's pulling along with him, there's like a second, sled, and it's got like a dead body in it. It's a coffin. And he's trying to take it to this place, and you got to get it there before sundown, because if not, that body's going to come back to life, and it's going to try to, and it does, of course. The slow ass reindeer, it's pulling two fucking sleds. What do you expect? you know and yeah, this thing tries to kill him. It's good animation, it's pretty cool. But then, Tom, the other feature was all about reindeer herding, and it's actual fucking it's like a film from the 60s or whatever, talking about,
Documentary.
yeah, like a whole fucking, yeah, so that was cool. Yeah, so
Was it a good classic voiceover about reindeer herding?
and here come the reindeer. They do this 27 times in the year, and
Thank God they don't make them like that anymore.
God, I don't go to school. Fuck. That's when he saw all that shit.
Remember that time you were going to go back to school?
Yeah. That didn't work out. I'm a dummy.
Oh, fuck. You know what I hope, Joe?
What's that?
That I don't have any 2024 movies left, and I only have the two that I think I have left.
That's good, because it's 2025.
Fuck, that's right. Hope I don't have any of those either.
Living in the past.
Fuck, always and forever. Yes, I only have two left. So, Joe, I watched a Christmas movie. You believe that shit?
Yeah, well, it is the time of year.
It is the time of rear. Black Santa. Have you heard of it?
Oh, sounds great, though.
That's on Tubi. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in this one, Black Santa kidnaps a bunch of people and ties them up to chairs in his garage. And he's going around all of them, talking like this. You remember what you did to me and my brother? and then he hits him with a hammer or maybe a bat or some shit. And maybe he'll fucking suffocate an old bitch with a fucking HEB bag, or I think it was a Walmart bag or some shit. And he goes, oh, why is he doing all of this? So 25 years ago, him and his brother was living with the dad and the mom. They were a nice, happy family until the dad got drunk one day. So it's in some abandoned parking lot. There's one car with a lady talking to her mom on the phone. Maybe 7 spaces down, there's another car parked, and you got this guy walking in acting like he's drunk on I believe I can fly.
Good song.
Sky. And he's just acting drunk, singing drunk, dropping his keys, trying to get into his car. So, both these cars kind of pull out at the same time, and they just kind of regularly follow each other at a normal speed. That was the last time I heard from my daughter. The guy got off, with like 5 months probation or whatever. I don't know. And then on Christmas, he's dressed up like Santa. He has a fucking heart attack and dies. Mom can't handle that shit, so she's fucking and sucking every drug dealer on the block to, take care of her new heroin addiction she just got. And a social worker comes, hey, I think, you need to get cleaned up and, take your kids away for a little bit, put them in a safe environment. Okay. So the kids go to a safe environment. Turns out it's the fucking mother of the fucking child that the dad ran over. So she's just chaining these fucking kids to the bed with fucking comical looking chains. And the little brother, he's getting, I don't want, this is crazy. You're chaining me up and shit. What is this? So a doctor comes in. It's just a fucking guy. He happens to have like a hypodermic needle in his fucking polo pocket, sticks it into the kid's. Kid has a seizure and died. So this is Black Santa coming back for revenge 25 years later on the doctor. The adopted mom, this fucking crackhead mom. Unfortunately, the daughter of one of the people got involved, and it's just a little kid. At one point, he strangles the little kid, and it's fucking hilarious because she's just, and it just looks like such bullshit. So this is 25 years later, so they're all older now. So the black ladies just have gray wigs on, and this doctor has the worst old age makeup I've ever seen in my life, to the fact that I didn't even know it was old age makeup at first. I was just like, why is this dude's face so dirty? Is he supposed to be like in Puerto Rican or Mexican face or something? Why does he look? And then I noticed like these hard lines that were kind of, the makeup was kind of rubbing off on his forehead. And I said, oh my God, they're trying to do theatrical stage old age makeup in this motion picture. And it's all just kind of blended together to where you can't really see highlights and shit where it's supposed to be. If you didn't know, you really wouldn't. You just look like, who's this dirty motherfucker? But he had these weird fucking hard lines that were just kind of like he was sweating from being in a garage or something. And then you kind of see like the little hash mark lines to make it look like, oh, it's my old wrinkles. But it's like a mask where you see like this line of demarcation going all around the fucking eyes to where it's a completely different color. And it was a fucking mess, Joe.
Tell them why that works on stage and why it doesn't work on fucking camera. you know?
Well, I mean, it didn't work on camera and they didn't do it right, but, like, when you do stuff on stage, everything has to be loud and over the top so the people in the fucking back row can see the shit. That's why the highlights are fucking bright and the shadows are fucking dark, so the cheap bitch all the way in the back can tell, "Oh, that's supposed to be a fucking old man."
Yeah.
But this shit was almost there, Joe. This guy had to be like everybody's acting, it had to be a little more over the top. Like if everybody in general, their acting was over the top and realized the goofy shit they were doing instead of trying to make this fucking, ooh, this is about abuse and trauma and shit. Don't get me wrong, it's still like a funny Christmas movie to watch if you just want like garbage to watch. You're like, oh fucking hell. But if Black Santa played his role more like the hobo king from Street Trash, like if he was doing it like this and just threw a couple more bitch, like if it's what it needs, bitch, and then whack him with a fucking hammer. Like that would have been, but he's just kind of like, "Ooh, I'm just kind of grumbling now. I'm mad," and turn it up a little bit. If you just everybody just went a little more over the top, I would have been like, dog, back to back, put on the Grinch that stole bitches and this, and everybody's gonna have a fucking Merry Christmas, get all liquored up on eggnog and shit, but almost there. I'm still gonna recommend it if you're looking for like a bad laugh at it fucking Christmas movie, but just a fucking little bit more, dude. I could have been here like, fuck yeah, son. Shot in, oh no, this was a Houston thing. I was gonna say it was Hotlanta, but no, this was a Houston one. So that's probably why they dropped the ball. Fuck.
Mm,
Go Cubs.
no. Hey Tom, it's 2025 and
It's the year of our Lord.
it is. And one thing they do in 2025, or maybe haven't really been doing it, but they did it this time, it's a year for remakes, you know, and well shit, one that they made that I hadn't planned on watching was called The Naked Gun.
Hey Joe, how was it?
Are you familiar with this franchise, The Naked Gun, Tom?
I do. I have the original trilogy on
Yeah.
DVD.
Funny shit. I liked it. You know, it was a like the movies cap or came out because of the success of a television series called Police Squad. Uh,
From the files of.
the files of the yeah, that show wasn't very successful, but they went on and made these movies that made me laugh.
I'm like, I have them.
Yeah,
I liked him at one point, but I never, ever, 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 ever want to go back and watch those movies.
yeah. So 2025, time for a remake, but not quite a remake. Tom, we got Liam Neeson playing the son of Leslie Nielsen.
What's the name? Drummond or Drummer or something?
Yeah, um, they've got the same name. You know, he's just probably junior or the third or whatever. And you've got an actor that I usually like a whole lot. He's a fat guy, and he's been in a lot of shit that I've liked. And he's the son of not Nordberg, that was O.J. Simpson, but his son is in this too. And,
Sorry, I didn't mean that. Fuck
yeah,
that guy.
whatever. They're the sons, and it's like it's trying to do this slapstick comedy. They've got running gags throughout the movie, but there's something about it that's just not funny. You know, I don't know if it's the timing. The actor timing is very important in comedy, Tom. I'll tell you that, man. Uh,
So, can I stop you there again?
yeah,
So, The thing that stopped me from watching this movie might be the same reason that you don't think it's funny. I don't know. You might be like, "Oh, I like that," and but this was, made by the dude who made Family Guy.
Okay, so that explains a lot because I don't like Family Guy at all, and almost everything else. Well, anything else that guy has made, I don't like. That humor doesn't fucking hit with me.
I like
Family
sorry.
Guy, all nostalgia humor. And
It's just cutaway, "Hey, remember" like, South Park did it where they just broke it down and showed you what their thing was, like, I like the original 3 seasons or whatever of Family Guy before they canceled it,
yeah,
but after they I was like, "Alright, I'm fucking done here."
yeah, it's no American Dad, that's for sure. I've never seen that. It's just not something I ever wanted to see. But yeah, that explains a lot because this is not funny. The running gags that they have are not funny. There was maybe like two or three things that I laughed at, but man, like halfway through, it's like, yeah, I think I'll wrap some presents. I still got some presents I need, and it was just like I'm not paying attention. It was background noise. It's yeah, this shit's just not good. It's not a good addition to the legacy, Tom. Of
I mean, at least Pamela Anderson's still nice to look at.
Yeah, she's attractive, but this is not a Zucker Abrams Zucker type comedy. They had their shit down. The airplane movies I thought were funny. Uh,
That's another one that I'll never go back. I have it, it's on the shelf, but I will never go back and watch that shit.
I mean, when they were making those movies, like the one that I didn't think was funny, that a lot of people have fond memories of, is Top Secret. I didn't care for that one. I didn't care for the other shit that Leslie Nielsen was doing, like Mafia and The Dead in Love.
Dude, I saw Mafia in theaters, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
So that shit to me was fucking garbage. And uh, yeah, when I tried to watch the Scary Movie a few weeks back, it's like, no, this is not funny to me, and that's what this movie is. And they put some money behind it. It looks good. You got some cameos by like fucking Weird Al. He's in it. Bautista. He's in it.
It's Patton?
Uh, no,
That's
he's
good.
because I'm thinking that still trying to remember his name, but
Fat guy, black or white guy?
white dude. He was in the. I don't know. He was in several things that I've talked about that I liked, and he was in that game show one.
Paul Walter Hauser?
Yeah. The Mole Man. Yeah, which that's two strikes against him.
That's 3, he ain't even a real Hauser, dog.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Uh yeah, I didn't like this movie, man. This is it was just not funny to me. I think it did well in theaters, but what a fucking theater viewers fucking know, man. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers just wasted money.
Well, it's pretty cute that they made their popcorn bucket a little beaver, right? Because that was in the movie.
Maybe I was just like so into my rapping at that point that I didn't see that. I don't know.
Well, let me hear some of this Christmas rapping you were doing while you weren't watching the movie.
No, okay. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that was more beat making, but that's okay. Oh shit. Now I'm on the fence if I should watch this or not.
I don't think you should, man.
Okay.
You waste a lot of time on garbage as it is. I don't know, Tom. You might like it.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking don't like it so much. However, I don't like Family Guy so much. So it's just like, I mean, I didn't watch it because fuck that guy. It ain't for me. And you're saying, yeah, that's probably why I didn't like that shit too. So, probably not. It's like, is it PG-13 or rated R?
I mean, a lot of the jokes, there's a sexual innuendo, so I don't know if it was PG. There's no nudity in it, you know. There's no dildos. Uh,
Yeah, I guess I already seen her sucking cock, so there's no reason to watch this.
hey, that's who I'm thinking of. So Paul Michael Hauser is George Kennedy's kid in it.
Because they couldn't get Robert F., huh?
Hmm.
What's he doing now? Blowing himself up with turkeys again?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Joe, I watched something that I've been meaning to for years, but I just never took the time to find where the fuck I put it.
Your weight?
It's right here, Joe. I know where that is.
That's a little Christmas.
Oh, 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 oh. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna look for my copy of Black Santa's Revenge. And it was in the first place I looked, right next to me under the table in one of my DVD booklets. So before I watched it, I cleaned it off with a fucking eyeglass cleaner.
Hold on, this is not a sequel to Black Santa that you just watched?
This shit came out about 17, 18 years ago.
That is so fucking clever for them to make the sequel so long before they make the first movie.
So I cleaned off the disc. And I'm like, I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. You know, knowing exactly where the disc is. So I ripped it, put it on a drive, so I'll always know it's on that drive if this disc gets any more. Because this is a hard movie. This is a hard movie to track down, not on YouTube, not on Internet Archive. I haven't found anywhere to get the DVD. The only place I found that you can watch this is, I guess, on the guy who made its Patreon. So I bought this from Ken Foray about 17, 18 years ago at the one Texas Frightmare that I didn't vend at because I was about to move. So I was pretty disappointed when I went home that weekend, and because this, I just came for the day. It was just I was going as a attendee, I guess. So went home. I was like all excited to watch this because this was when I was in my blaxploitation jag, just watching all the blaxploitation shit I could find. And this is only 20 minutes with the credits and everything. Pretty sure I paid like $20 for it. Sure, he signed it. And sure, this was before the time where you didn't have to pay to take a picture with the person, but at that time, $20 for fucking a 20-minute DVD.
It's $1 a minute, baby.
So very disappointed. And I haven't watched it again until now, Joe. So in this one, Ken Foray plays Black Santa, not the real Santa.
Hmm.
He's like a hey, come sit on my lap, poor children, poor unfortunate children, and tell Santa what you need. So he works for this charity. They have this fucking room that's just them in front of a green screen with a fucking image, but like a static image behind them of just a bunch of boxes of random toys and shit. And then, oh, fuck, a group of thugs come and say, hey, bitch, I'm taking these toys. We all taking these toys. Ha 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 ha. They fucking smack him in the head with a gun, knock him out, and now fucking Ken Foray has a big ass band-aid on his head with a fucking little bit of dried up blood on there. And now he's talking to the pigs, and they're pigs. So it's like, yeah, black guy, we're supposed to believe that you didn't do this shit. Whatever. And then fucking white pig gets a call. Oh, there was another robbery. Shit. Well, there goes my night. Hangs it up. Well, I guess you're free to go then. Yeah. So he fucks off and says, it's time for revenge. So he finds out where these motherfuckers are. They just knocked off a Salvation Army now. So he goes in there with a shotgun, starts shooting everybody. There's a little CGI gore here, a little CGI gore there. He kills the fucking main guy and gives everybody their Christmas present the next day. Merry Christmas. Guess this was based off a comic book. I never read the shit, never heard of the shit, but did I like it this go around? Yes, because I knew that it was only fucking 20 minutes and I knew what to expect. It's not great. There's a couple good lines in there. Fucking making a list. I'm checking it twice. I'm about to put all you motherfuckers on ice. So that was good. There was a little more of that in there. Probably, but again, this is 20 minutes. Just let's go beat, 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 beat. So everything's there. It's just sucks you can't watch it. It's the point of making this like YouTube now with their ads and shit. Could have made a couple bucks during the Christmas. Are you waiting for Ken Foray to die or something? Like, oh no, I'll put it out. I don't know how many people are gonna subscribe to your fucking Patreon. I don't know what you're charging. You should probably make this a little more available. I think you'd make some money off it since you have a, excuse me, convention all-star in it, and people will pay money for that shit. But
Yeah, he was just at the Austin show I was at.
is he selling these discs?
I didn't go by his table.
Because you're a fucking racist, Joe.
He wasn't at his table a whole lot of the time. It was pretty slow, especially for the celebrities.
That sucks. It's the whole reason people go.
Yep.
But yeah, if you can find it, it's worth watching. It's only 20 minutes. I mean, you'll get a kick out of it. There's just enough there to make you be like, yeah, it was all right. If it was blown out to feature length, ooh, blown out.
Yeah.
Hopefully they would have, ramped it up and made it a little wilder, but they didn't do that, and it's just this and what it is. It's fine and okay. So, Black Santa's Revenge. I don't want to say, yeah, go give him the dollar or two, because that sucks. Like that's just, I'm sorry, that's shitty. You made this thing. Hey, come buy this fucking thing you've never heard of that you won't be able to find because you've never fucking heard of it. Okay. But yeah, I wish I would have brought the disc because the case is somewhere signed. Maybe I knew where the disc was. I don't know where the fucking case was. But
so, since you brought it up, let me ask you: do you subscribe to anybody's Patreon or Patreon or me?
No, I'm Joe. I'm what you would call an independent artist, so I have very little money to spend on things like that.
Yeah, got you. Yeah.
I have been thinking of, hey, maybe I can start a Patreon and we'll do those paint streams there that I do on the fucking Facebook page. All these people seem to stream movies and stuff and talk. 20 years, I still don't think I have anybody who would give a fuck to give me money for shit like that. So I said, nah, you got enough disappointment in your life there, Thomas. Why add another one to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. Hey, make a joke about sticking a gerbil up your ass, and everybody's like, oh, God, I hope you get well, brother.
Yeah, I should have brought that mask. It's like, hey, how many of these you got ready before you go?
All of them. But no one will want them.
Hey, Tom. So I was continuing my journey from all the haunts VR set from our good friends at oh shit, they don't even have their logo on here. What the fuck? There we go. Our good friends at Severin.
Oh, look at that. It's region free.
Um,
Wait, hold on. Bring that shit back. Okay, look at what you're showing us. You look at it.
okay.
So you see where it has those hexagons and says ABC and then there's an A next to it?
Mm-hmm.
What does that big A say?
Arrow video.
What?
No, I can't fucking read this in this light.
Because those little ones next to it where it says ABC, that
Mhm.
means it's all region, but it has another one that's just region A. So I'm confused of what the fuck is like one disc specifically region A?
Yeah, I still can't fucking figure out what it says.
That's all right. It's fucking nerd shit anyways. If you are in the US, all the discs will fucking play on your fucking region A player.
So I watched a movie called Edge of the Knife. And this is a Haida movie, and this is a some Native American, not Native American, yeah, Native Americans, but Native North Americans. This is some tribes in the northern area of Canada, and these are like some of the Pacific Northwest tribes, Tom, which I know you're very familiar with because you follow
Yes,
totem poles.
I saw seeds.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so this takes place, I guess, it doesn't determine a time, but it's before colonialism and all that shit, and these two families, they gather at this one island every year to like do some fishing and gathering of the roots and the herbs and stuff before winter sets in, because some harsh winters and shit. And there's this one guy with his son, and his son is very,
Gay.
well, enamored, I was gonna, with his uncle. His uncle's like a freewheeling type guy. He kind of like shirks his. He's just like he's the cool uncle, and the kid is like all about him. He's not old enough to see. Hey, this guy's just a piece of shit. He doesn't do his work. He just like. And the uncle's like, hey, this kid loves this black cod. We need to go catch some black cod for him.
What?
Black cod, Tom, not, it's fish, you see. But they're like, no, we ain't got time for that. We got to wrap shit up before the storms come in. And then like the next day, it's like, well, the kid's not in bed. What the fuck? Where'd the kid go? Of course, the uncle took him out to go fishing, but some shit fucked up. The
Took him to get some of that black cod.
kid's body's all dead on the shore. It's like, oh fuck. Where'd the uncle go? He disappeared into the forest, and I don't know, there's some spirit in the forest that will turn you into a forest person. You're so fucking hungry, you're eating whatever the fuck.
Like
They
leaves and grass and shit.
yeah, water leaves and shit, and this guy's just eating shit like a motherfucker. It's like it's pretty impressive the shit he does for this role. And so they take off and they come back a year later and they see signs. Well, yeah, this guy's still out there. Well, and the dad's like, well, he just wants to kill the motherfucker, because like, hey, this guy, But it turns out it may have been that uncle. That might have been his son, because that mom was kind of a whore.
Aren't they all?
Fuck, yeah, that's what I thought. Was man, doesn't matter the culture, just the women's in their ways. Uh, This is a long movie. It could have like been trimmed like by like 15 minutes. It looks good. It's low budget shit. And it's all in the Haida language. So you got to read the whole thing. And actually the folk horror aspect of it is kind of flimsy, so that's one of these things. Is it a spirit thing, or is this guy just fucking went crazy because of his guilt or whatever? It's a good movie. It's just a bit long, and then I watched some of the extra features on it, and yeah, so this language is a dying language. There's only like so many people that know it, and so like the actors as they were doing it, they were given shit. You know what? I don't even think this was an extra feature on this. It was probably on the commentary, but I'm not gonna fucking listen to a commentary. This was like from the Wikipedia page that the actors were like taking classes on the language as this shit was going, and that none of them knew the language. They just fucking learned it on the fly. But because of this movie, like there's been a resurgence. Like, hey, so now some of the tribes are like, we gotta learn our fucking language, I guess, and keep our heritage alive.
All right, Joe. So for the ignorant people out there like me, what could you compare the sound of this language to?
I don't know. I guess to most of the Native American languages, even the ones here in the U.S., it kind of sounds the same. Kind of sounds similar, but
Without being a complete racist and going, home.
yeah, there you go.
Does it really sound like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
and though was there fucking short films? I don't remember. I was doing some drinking when I was watching the extra features, but one of them was about the totem poles. If you've seen those fucking totem poles the Pacific Northwest tribes made, those things are fucking impressive. That's some fucking incredible sculpture and shit.
They lay them down first. They don't fucking sculpt them vertically, you
Yeah,
see.
right. Yeah, they don't start at
Okay,
the
yeah.
top of the tree and start working their way down. No.
No, they're cut, then they're put back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this shit's cool. It's amazing artistry what they do. And then there's a thing that's kind of like a film and kind of like a documentary. There's a tradition they have on New Year's where there's like they've got their own type of Krampus guy that goes house to house, and he's all scary, and the kids got to sing a song to him, and then if they do and he likes it, he'll give them like a bag of candy or whatever.
If they don't, they get molested and thrown into a fire.
Yeah, tell him, that he'll take you away or whatever.
Oh, and his little backpack.
Mm-hmm. So that was cool. That's cool. Like seeing again, like the white reindeer, a culture that I fucking know shit about. Not a whole. So expanding my mind is what this set is doing. It's doing giving me some learnings, Tom.
No matter how old you are, you're never too old to learn.
True. Thank you, Severin. Thank you, David Gregory, for teaching me.
Oh, well, there's another prick who works there too.
Now there's
I
no.
don't know his name, but
It's just David Gregory.
Dave just takes all the credit for some
all
reason.
from top to bottom. It's our buddy David Gregory doing it.
I've never once heard him say, "Oh, my partner's a great guy." Oh,
No,
I just thought Jimco owned the fucking shit.
Jim is too big of a talent to be held by one label, Tom. He's all over the place.
Rest in empowerment, King.
Hmm.
Joe, I've been here about 2 hours. Mind if I go take a piss and get a
Hey,
beer quick?
yeah, and when you come back, I'm gonna take a piss.
Right on.
Go ahead, on out. And hey, those of you that are still here with us, which there's probably nobody, but maybe you're watching it, on YouTube or whatever, and you're thinking, God damn, what am I gonna do next year? The year is up, and I need some masks. Well, let me tell you right now, motherfucker, you head on over to dwnproductions.net because they've got masks, they've got busts, they got props, and get this, you can get some custom work done. So like if there's a mask that you've been wanting, like say, hey, I want a Gargoyles mask because I loved that movie when I was a kid and I have nostalgia for it that won't go away. Tom, will you do this, but in your style, Tom? Chances are he will. You know, he might tell you to go fuck yourself, but he probably won't because he needs the money. So contact him at once again dwnproductions.net and then throw him off. Say, hey, look, Tom, I want to do like some real custom shit. Like I want to do like a dome fucking thing, and inside it's like a mask, but with worms that fucking move around the whole time. It's like, a challenge, something to do that he's really gonna enjoy, and just kind of like try to figure it out. Yeah.
You know what I got to figure out? You can go. I'm going to talk to these three people. I got to figure out if when I go and let the neighbor's dog out, if I'm going to have to bring a mop and a rag because I said we've been going 2 hours. So I'm just hoping the dog didn't shit and piss all over the fucking place. I hope not. But Fast Custom Shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Solid ass prices, all fucking him being my boy and all that shit aside. Like solid ass fucking prices for not only custom shirt, but all his shirts. I actually read Spider-Man this week. I actually read what might have been last week's and this week's, or this week's and next week's. I wasn't sure because shit's been fucked up here, but I'm back on it back on it this week. So, spoiler alert, it was either not that great of an issue or a pretty good issue, only because Jack-o'-lantern was in it. But we'll see. I hope the fuck I don't have any more movies to talk about because, as I've been saying, this is going on a long while. Luckily, I don't. I don't think Joe has. He might have. Oh no, I think we're all done. So we're just gonna get into Spider-Man whenever Joe gets here, and then we're gonna go into our very questionable Christmas movie. And I think we gotta do the old present thing, and then we can get the fuck out of here. So I guess we're looking at about a 2.5 hour show tonight. Enjoy it. Watch half of it tonight or tomorrow, and then save the other half for next week when we don't have one.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Tom. July 1986. I don't know. I can't read the fucking fine print on this, but that's not the month that these came out because the fucking timing on these was always like 3 months off what it said on the cover compared to what it came. But anyway, Web of Spider-Mans. Look at this. Oh shit, there's something new shit going on. What's this say? Don't miss the first issue in Webb's daring new adventures into mystery and suspense. So like we got some horror shit going on. Look at this dude here. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, what's going on
Look
here?
at those boots he's wearing. What the fuck? Dude's wearing like fucking mud boots, like he's that's all, folks. Romping around the swamp.
It's old Peter Parker swinging around and like yeah, there's some guys that are about to assault a woman, and one of them's wearing a Spider-Man's mask. So man, this pisses off old Peter Parker.
Is it all kind of loose fitting and not really right, so it's not him?
Right, yeah. So, but still, she's scared because she was just almost raped. A guy wearing one of these masks, but he kicks their fucking asses, and he's mad. And he didn't set up his camera right, so he can't even sell those pictures.
Can't make money off this would-be rape.
Right, which is what he does.
Which is what he does often.
We've established that he's a prick, that he's a piece of shit. And
He just goes around staging rape. Sometimes he doesn't get there in time, but still got pictures.
yeah, so,
Maybe I can't sell them. It doesn't mean I can't whack off to them later.
he's piddling around the Daily Bugle. Think, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? Well, old J. Jonah Jerkins comes up. Hey, Parker, we're gonna send you to Appalachia. Because there's some factory that just, and I'm going to launch Now magazine and I need a human interest story. So he goes over there and they send him with Joy Mercado, which is a chick that he's kind of hot for, but she's kind of like suspicious. Like, there's something different about this Peter Parker guy, you know? They go to Appalachia. The people there are acting kind of weird and shit, and there's like, I don't know, a mob goes after them for some reason. Then they're underground and shit, and he has to change into Spider-Man's, right? Joey Mercado's like, Spider-Man's here in the Appalachian Mountains, huh? Anyway, this villain named Magma shows up in the last panel. You remember Magma? Me neither.
I do.
Yeah, well, let's see what he
Wait, is it Mac? No. What was Liz Allen's brother? That's Molten Man.
This is Magma.
No, I was thinking Molten Man.
That motherfucker. Oh, shit. Suck it, Spider-Man. Suck it.
I mean, it's a good picture. Like, Spider-Man, like, the composition's kind of dynamic. And
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good shit in this. This is, who the fuck did it? Okay, so this was written by David Michelin, who made the
tire guy.
Yeah, and then he also wrote the stories that Todd McFarlane did before Todd McFarlane figured he could write on his own. And this is Mark Silvestri, who would become another big guy for Marvel.
Not before he decided he could write on his own. When Marvel decided he could write on his own because they wanted that money, you see.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the House of Ideas, as I call them.
Ideas.
Fucking pricks.
And in Spectacular Spider-Man's number 115, Tom, the Black Cat, she's become a Robin Hood type. She still likes to steal, but she takes all the shit she steals and then uses it to, like, give it to the Make-A-Wish Foundation or some bullshit like that. So now she's got plans to rip off this dude called the Foreigner.
Fuck, I bet he stinks.
Old Jackie Chan himself. Gonna rip him off. Spider-Man's is having all this bad luck, and he's think, well, oh shit, yeah, it must have been because of the Black Cat. She put this hex on me. It's still here. Let me go visit Doctor Strange, and he can take this shit off of me. And he does, Tom. He does. The thing is, it also robs the Black Cat of her fucking bad luck power right as she's ripping shit off and about to get caught by the Foreigner's henchmen. And she's waiting for like a fan to fall on them or something to stop them. But nope. They start beating the shit out of her, Tom. And that's the fucking cliffhanger there. And I think what they're going to do is like teleport some heroin into her bloodstream and then rape her. That's crazy shit, but it's been known to happen in comics.
Well, it sounds like a fan film I watched a few times. Like, I think I watched it once all the way through, but sometimes I'll just watch a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. But it's fucking Black Cat and Spider-Man in an alleyway, and then they do a bunch of fucking and sucking.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this one?
I have not seen that one.
It's all right if you like, fucking and sucking in cosplay, I guess.
Well, Tom, finally we get to the one we both review, and that's Amazing Spider-Man's 278. I know you haven't read the last issues, but this one, oh shit, justice is served.
Joe, you weren't here to hear this. I read this one, and I wasn't sure what to read. So I read next week's too, just in case next week's was this week's. Spoiler alert, next week's is better.
All right. Well, in this week, there's this villain that's been going around the Marvel universe called the Scourge of the Underground, Tom, and he's been killing all the shitty villains, in the Marvel universe because, he's just got a gun. He wouldn't be like a real fucking villain.
Because he has to, otherwise there wouldn't be a story.
Yeah. They tell old Peter Parker, hey, the Daily Bugle, hey, Peter Parker, why don't you go visit your friend Flash Thompson and get an interview for us, And says, oh, I need money. I'll do it. That's all I give a shit about is money. And Flash Thompson said, hey, wasn't me. I don't remember, because you never hear that. Criminals never say that. But hey, I believe you, Flash.
I mean, he is a war hero. Is he at this time?
It's not yeah, he did. He was in Vietnam.
It's just because in fucking Agent Venom, it was a different war, but he's still Franklin Richards, get your shit together. Quit having these. Just come on, get everything to how it's supposed to fucking be.
Flash Thompson in this, he's he was in Vietnam, but he's also a wife beater and a wife cheater.
Damn. Hey, beating ain't cheating.
That's what he do. And I don't know, the Scourge shows up there and wants to kill him dead. And Spider-Man's is there to fight off the Scourge, Tom.
Fuck.
That's it. That's all it has there. And I also, aside from that one,
well, no, isn't there like a little cute thing at the end where Hobgoblin's like, hee, I'm just having fun, and then flies away off into the sunset or some shit?
So this cover for the reprint in Marvel Tales showcases that, while Spider-Man fights the Scourge, the Hobgoblin laughs. Do it again, Tom.
That's more Green Goblin. I would. That's more of what I would think Hobgoblin would be.
Yeah. This covers Tom Lyle. I don't know who did this cover,
whoever it was, that cover that you're holding up now is much better.
It's pretty good. I dig it.
The art on that one, it's I don't care for it. It just looks a little too weird and modern.
Not gonna keep it,
Rip it. He's not gonna do it.
Maybe we got like 50 views on that other one, I'd have done it, but 2, no.
Fuck. I thought it was funny. Did you watch that video?
No, I didn't.
No, I thought it was funny. It's a short one.
I guess if I did, it free.
It would. You could have liked it too.
Right.
Your account isn't linked to this. Man, if only we didn't like to say words that adults used. Right. Maybe the algorithm would pick it up.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to get on popular movies that nobody else is watching.
Yeah, but I see we're edging closer and closer towards 1,000, so maybe we'll continue this next year.
We got to get fucking 800 by Christmas. It's just one. If you happen to be watching this right now and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please. It's funny, like, oh, hey, somebody subscribed. I guess this video did well. And then the next video comes out, and then we have one less subscriber. It's like, yeah, sorry. Is what it is. Hey, at least it's good for writing stuff off. If all else fails, it keeps the old Blu-ray addiction going. That's all right, Joe. Let me ask you this. You like unscrupulous people who may or may not be pieces of shit?
Well, I don't know too much about the people behind this. Maybe you'll fill me in after we talk about the film. But I selected a movie that Tom had already seen, A Karate Christmas Miracle. Tom, Have you heard of it? Of course you, because you've reviewed it already. Have you?
Joe, not only have I heard of this movie, I've watched it twice now.
Okay, so this movie. Okay, how to describe?
This abomination,
Yeah.
this fucking disrespectful outing, this come on, guy, what the fuck are we doing here thing. This
So
this is
let me give our listeners the plot, Tom, before you just disparage it. There'll be time for that, sir. There'll be time for that. This is about a young boy, that
ooh.
his father has gone missing after the events of a mass shooting in a theater.
I just want to say, sure, it's his father, but I've never seen the person without their pants might have a pussy.
Okay. Um, so this kid, guided by dreams he's been having of Eric Roberts, has decided to set himself a series of tasks, sort of like naming the last 10 presidents backwards, things like that. And one of them, the main thing, is to become a karate black belt. And if he does all these things, his father, he believes, will come back. Not from the dead, because it's not established that his father is dead. He's just missing. Nobody knows what is missing. In the meanwhile,
Well, how did his father end up becoming missing, Joe?
well, see, that's the thing. His father was at a event at a theater where some clowns went on, or a clown went on a mass shooting thing. It's very confusing, Tom, you know, because we don't know all of the facts and we don't know what's real and what's not, what's dream sequence and what's not. But we know that his father was much more than what his wife knew him to be.
He was gay.
Yeah, that he helped people around the community, but his wife, just so locked into her work at an advertising agency, trying to sell I don't remember what, applesauce or something.
That ass.
Yeah, but his wife befriends a psychic. The psychic is also in tune with everything that's going on, and she's having dreams too.
But that's not it. She's a bigger drunk than both Joe and I combined.
Right. She just wants to get out and have some drinks, and
When our alcoholism combines, it becomes this old bitch who's really just 32, but the liquor did a number on her fucking face. Sorry, that was fucking horrible. She's really older than that, but the character I'm talking about, the character.
yeah. So there you have it. This is the plot of this. This kid just really wants his dad back, and the mom is kind of giving up on that. Hey, your dad's dead or something. But now she's kind of like, well, I don't know, because this psychic's telling me shit. This John Edwards type here is letting me know like some crazy shit. She's taking me out to this gazebo, and it's like, well, what's this got to do with? I don't know. What do you feel? What do you think? What does this gazebo resonate with you? Tom,
Joe,
it's a weird fucking movie. This is a very, very strange one. First of all, let's talk about the karate aspect. Okay, because it's a student of jujitsu.
yeah, I would assume that, oh, yeah, we found a place in a mall they let us shoot at for whatever they needed. It's like you said, it's a weird movie. And I always thought, are they in on the joke? Is this supposed to be funny or is this just like a delusional dick? And somebody posted a letterboxed review on your page today,
Mm.
and I read it. And if the stuff that was there, like saying how this production came about, which I guess I can say now, which it, because I looked a little bit into it. So this letterbox review claimed that the director's son, the director is the dad in this movie who comes back at the end so they can all have a Merry Christmas. Uh, his son had a passing interest in karate or something, and he wanted to put his kid in a movie, which is great. You and your kid are in a movie. You have this thing that you guys made. Terrific. Great. So they make this movie because Christmas movies will do well. Like, I guess it's the horror movie trope. Like, all right, make a shitty horror movie. It'll make some fucking money. So, oh, make a shitty Christmas movie. It'll make some fucking money. But it was half hearted and interspliced with just what I'd have to assume is just a despicable piece of fucking awful garbage trash movie made by what I would have to assume is just a complete asshole of a fucking person called the Clown Poltergeist, the Aurora Massacre, which is, well, fuck you, man. For real. Like, people's fucking family died in this shit. This fucking goofy dickhead dressing up like the fucking Joker and killing all these people who just wanted to see a movie. And then you make the worst bottom, what I can assume. I mean, I'm just judging by what I've seen in the Karate Christmas Miracle. You make just the worst bottom of the barrel fucking bullshit exploitation movie. And this guy was supposedly a judge going by this letterboxed article. Like, I know I keep going back and forth this letterbox article. Allegedly, there's a movie called Karate Christmas Miracle. There is this poltergeist fucking Aurora Clown Massacre fucking movie. That footage from that movie with Eric Roberts and the clown in the theater is in Karate Christmas Miracle. Did I cross reference to see, oh, is this the same director? No, but I would have to assume since they use the same footage or they're closely related. So it's all just fucking disgusting now and whatever like tease I had about the Karate Christmas Miracle. Now it's just like, all right, fuck you, not just because you're a judge, but because you did this fucking other just repugnant ass shit too. Like we talked about the time these fucking goofballs are like, hey, Charles Manson and shit, Jeffrey Dahmer, fuck. It's like, what the fuck, dude? This is real shit. And it's just embarrassing, I guess. It's just embarrassing and just fucked. I don't know. What did you get out of that letterboxed review if you even read it?
I didn't read it because I didn't want anything to sully what I thought about it before talking about it here. So, I'll go back and read it tomorrow or the next day if I remember, because, yeah, one of the things I do with reading review or making these reviews is I don't want to read somebody else's review and have what they say influence what I thought.
I mean, after you wrote it, you can go. Like,
Right.
that's what I do. I write my stuff and I'm curious, like, so what did other people think about
Yeah, but
this?
I'm still going to talk about it tonight, so I wait until
Sure.
um no, I thought the movie was fucking weird. I didn't think it was played for laughs. If there's anything laughable about it, I don't think it was intentional. I don't think they were making a comedy. It was just an odd thing to me. And like not so much the Eric Roberts shit, which was weird and out of place, and what you just said like helps that make sense. But the Martin Cove shit was like to me added like a weird fucking David Lynch type like feel to it. Like, hey, this shit, like he's telling you what you got to do, but not telling you what you got to do, and it's just fucking weird and doesn't make sense. And that to me, that's Lynch shit. And like this movie, like it builds up a lot of shit and then doesn't do anything with it. Like at the end of the movie, the dad comes home. This kid gets his black belt by doing a test at home. Like you got to break a board with with your elbow. Fuck, give me a black belt. I'll do that shit tomorrow. Um, so he gets his black belt, and the dad walks in, and everybody's happy. In the end, hey, where the fuck were you? What the fuck? What
You
happened? Like,
fucking clowns or something.
yeah, like what happened? Like, no answers to anything. Um, yeah, this to me, this is just an odd fucking movie. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good, but it's just something like man, you got to watch this shit. This is strange. So yeah, I'll read Josh's letterbox thing. I don't know if it's his or somebody else's that he just put a link to and see what the fuck there. But
I went back and read my letterbox review. I think it was like 2 sentences. I didn't say much because it was before we were writing for this book that we put out. But it was something like, yeah, this is just kind of a weird, bad movie. Not really sure what the intention was.
yeah,
Just but now it's just like, oh, this is just one of these fuck faces who just churns out all this fucking slop and the hey, we'll shoot it over a weekend and just slop shit out kind of guy. Cause when I looked up, it just kind of looked like a bunch of these bullshit ass fucking movies where it's just like, well, that sucks. I was second time around, I was kind of hoping that this was a guy who was like in on the joke, making something like funny just to troll people or something, I guess. Yeah, just one of these dickheads. Let's slap out fucking bullshit, I guess.
yeah. Del Vecchio was his name, and I guess with a name like that, you would, yeah.
Fucking spaghetti eating fucks.
Del Vecchio.
But again, I don't know the fucking guy. This is just something that I did this much research after reading a letterbox review that could have been full of fucking shit too. But when you come down to it, you have this movie with the fucking guy dressed as a clown shooting up the theater, and you have this fucking Clown Geist Aurora Massacre movie that's the same footage with the guy shooting up a theater. And I can only say, all right, 2 and 2, fuck this guy.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of directors that we know and don't like because of that, just because they slop shit out and repeat shit, And
Well, it's not just that. It's just I'm not one of these. Oh, like I was saying, like the Ed Gein, the Char, like let's glorify or try and make money off of this situation. It's like, man, those are like real people. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? Like this shit happened and their family's dead because of this shit. Have a little bit of class. And that's coming from me. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's awful. Yeah, if it offends Tom, it's like holy shit.
I don't know if I'm offended. It's just kind of disgusted. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, parents didn't try and raise you, or weird? Just fucking weird. It's like, oh, we gotta watch this Ed Gein shit. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I was 18 and didn't know any better, I'd be watching this shit and being like, oh, yeah, you got. I mean, that was real. Just take that and make some goofy shit with a guy and a chainsaw and his family that eats chili and shit. Fine, but when you're taking this real thing and putting it in such just maybe it's not the fact that they're doing it, but the fact that they're just doing it so poorly and just a tasteless piece of shit like this. Maybe that's the problem. Because it's fine, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Because you make this like great movie that's fucking shot so well and directed beautifully, telling the story of these real life situations. Still, you're making a movie based off of these real. So I don't know. It's just doesn't sit right when it's just you could just tell it's this. It's like this kind of thing.
So the thing I wonder about some of this shit, like if you said like the Eric Roberts stuff was in that other movie, and is this one, do they have to send him another?
They own the footage.
Oh, I mean, you would think like, no, hey, you're contracted for, this movie.
But it's for the footage.
That's fucked.
I
That's
mean, it is what it is. That's why you always see this stuff from different movies, and I mean, it is what it is. He got paid. Anything you shot there, you got paid for. So the person who paid him for it, they own it. But I guess since they had that Eric Roberts footage, and this is again just the letterboxed review. Is it? I don't know. But they claim that, and it makes sense. Yeah, they just slapped this shit together. And since they had this fucking Eric Roberts footage, yeah, we can put him on the poster, say he was in the fucking movie. Why wouldn't we do it? It's Eric Roberts. He's in fucking every other movie that comes out. And again, as I said before, if Eric Roberts is in the movie, I'm not going to watch it.
yeah. It's a shame he used to be in really good shit, but times change.
Yeah, Ambulance was all right.
Yeah. Star 80, he's fucking great in that.
I never seen it or heard of it.
All right.
Well, Joe, let me take one more piss and then we'll open these fucking presents, okay?
All right. Get back, I'll go look for the present because it's packed up.
I can't wait.
Next Tuesday, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, what can I tell you guys? I already pimped out dwmproductions.net, fast custom shirts, whatever, blah blah blah. Let's see, next year we'll be hitting the convention circuits again. If we were anywhere close to you guys, come and check us out. I will be doing quite a few book conventions next year. Had a lot of people reach out to me, hey, can you come do this shit? Set up, we'll waive your table fee, you do our shirts and blah blah blah, make some money this way, that way. That's shit I can't turn down. And I'm very glad to have gotten reputation, I guess. I don't know, for doing those kind of shows. So yeah, looking forward to that next year.
Well, Joe,
Hold on.
You're gonna go dig for shit. I don't know why stuff would be fucking packed. Oh, because you were gonna go to Corpus Christi and bring it with you and open it there. I remember. So yeah, I had a lot of shit going on this week, and our regularly time, like that makes any sense. Our regular time Tuesday night wasn't going to work great for me, so it was my call to say, "Hey, could we just record Thursday and not record the next week?" So that's what happened there. But Joe's here now, and I'm sure he fucking found it, and we're all good to go. Fuck, look at those faces.
Many faces.
Fuck. Well, Joe, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's in it?
I think it's a DVD of some sort.
It's good.
All right, and yours, what do you think is
I think it's a book of some sort there, Joe.
code literacy is what I'm doing. So, let me go ahead and open this up, Tom. Oh shit, it is the hit motion picture Mouse Hunt, which I did not order for myself, but as Tom knows, I'm a big fan of this movie. It is some hilarity. Maybe I will take it down to Corpus with me and watch it with my grandson and hopes he likes it and doesn't think I'm just a big old gay.
That's what I was hoping you could do. You can bring it with you, and then you can watch it with your mom, and then you can watch it with your daughter, and then she can watch it with her kids, and then you can watch it with her kids. And it's all these generations enjoying something that you watched with your child, and you can just spread the virus like Nathan Lane's AIDS.
Thank you, Tom. This is a very thoughtful gift.
It was. And it's in 4K nonetheless. So good luck with that. Just kidding. It comes with the Blu-ray too.
All right, yeah, UHD or some shit.
Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you. This has some weight to it. So if you just would have shipped it by some self-medium mail, might have saved a couple bucks.
I know.
But I appreciate the hoodie. I've even been wearing it in 60-degree weather. So there's Joe's fancy wrapping paper. I can't. Well, I guess I should do it like you. Hey, he didn't use enough. Look at that. What is that? He ran out of some bitch. I just trimmed my fingernails. Holy shit, it's wrapped again. God bless you, Joe. I now have my second copy.
Oh shit.
Pop Sculptor. This is a good book. I looked through it. Unfortunately, in today's day and age, it's a bit outdated. But this is a good fucking book, and I appreciate you, Joe.
You can put it in the old box and get that cash for it and get yourself a Blu-ray or DVD of your choice.
What?
Yeah, sell it off.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, what the fuck box are you talking about? My ass?
But that too. I mean, if that's your
No, but good call. It is a fucking good book.
Oh, I know you wanted to make little dollies.
I know.
Yeah.
So, Joe, next week, are we still doing the wrestling one?
Wait, what?
Are we still going to wrestle each other live on the podcast?
So the next time we record, it will not be Christmas.
No,
right?
sir.
And since you're anti this guy now, no.
I mean, maybe we watch the fucking Clown Killer movie or his other movies, but I'm all about fuck 'em, really?
Yeah, I'm not all about watching a Aurora, type movie.
It's good. I mean, it's your call. I don't give a shit, really.
No, yeah, I would just I guess I could pass it on to you.
No, come on. You can come up with at least a movie you want to watch or rewatch.
All right, I'll find something, but I just don't know right now.
It's fine.
Had a little to drink, Tom.
Hey, me too. That's why I pissed 3 times.
Because it's so slow, I've been coming home early and just hitting the cans a little earlier, Tom, than usual. It's I'm not depressed as I usually am in the December time because it's slow, but But yeah, I'm probably drinking more than I should.
Well, I mean, you should be all right. You just said a couple weeks ago you were busy as shit and got a lot of fucking.
No, it's I'm gonna survive this shit. It's just not, it's just not fun when you're just like at the shop and it's like,
I mean, you could have just stopped it. It's not fun.
yeah.
You don't have to say, "Oh, it's not fun here. It's not fun." No, it's just not fun. I would say I hope everybody out there has a Merry Christmas. However, we've been going about 3 hours and old bootleg was our one comment.
Now
I
that,
appreciate you, bud.
hey, so that's bootleg. How many fucking identities does he have, old bootleg?
I mean, that's the one that links to the Hordecast Live, which you did a sister show with or an ex show with, as the fucking children say.
Yeah, a good one too. And
No, it was definitely better than last year for
I would
sure.
recommend anybody go watch that. It was very fun.
Yeah, if you want an actual Christmas show, watch that one because I guarantee it'll get more views than this one. Joe, I hope you have a fucking great Christmas and a safe Christmas getting there and back. I know that can be a fucking hassle traveling all that way and it sucks, but you're going to be able to spend time with your family and hopefully let them know that gay people are people too. And everybody has to call the exterminator from time to time. But we'll save that for next week. I just want you to have a fucking great Christmas and enjoy your family. Not in that way. Just you know.
Well, Tom, I want you to have a great shitmas, which I know is coming up for you. So I hope everybody gets together and has a good time. Everybody makes it home safely from that. Hey, and if you're there at shitmas and talking to you, Corey, just fucking sleep there. Okay. No need to drive home, sir.
He's been better with it. He's been better with it. They know they can fucking crash here, but there may or may not be a special shitmas recap show.
Yeah.
I don't know yet because there's a couple things it's like maybe this is worth putting a video out about, but we'll see after we watch them because I'm gonna clip a couple of years from
I thought because I'm picking up the rental on Saturday because they're closed on Sunday. Those fucks, the Catholics, Enterprise rent a car Catholic motherfuckers. I thought, you know what? I should just drive up there, throw Lisa and Aubrey in a hotel, and go do shit, miss. But that's probably not going to happen.
just come on. You got a day, you can do it. They can meet you halfway.
um, but no, everybody that takes the time to listen to this, watch this, whatever. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whatever, if
I
you're
mean Hanukkah and Kwanzaa too. Those motherfuckers ain't watching this shit, but that's all right.
and if you don't celebrate, fuck it, just have a good day.
I mean, if you don't celebrate, you probably should. Doesn't have to be a fucking religious thing, but
Yeah, just pick up a bottle of Jack Daniels or something, just like drink until you pass out. Just be happy though while you're doing it.
smoke a joint and watch Jack Frost.
Watch some of the movies we've talked about on this show.
Or don't.
Yeah.
GWNproductions.net, mask bus props, custom work. Changing web store soon. So if you got nostalgia for this one, go to that one. I think the sorry in advance. I think the new web store I'm going to charges automatic sales tax for every state. So if I go with that one, I shouldn't, but I might lower the prices by like $5 or so just to kind of offset. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but it's just the way the world's turning and I have to accept it.
So you're gonna have to report for every state then?
No, they take it.
Okay.
And so it's like even the Texas ones that I get through the website, it's just like, no, they took it and filed it. It's on their end.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean that's helpful. I mean, I'm still gonna have to file the taxes for the non-orders and shit. It really just comes down to if you order something from the website, you're gonna have to pay a little more.
Yeah.
Sorry. You really don't order shit from the website anyway.
Hmm.
Fucking pre.
Hey, and after that, head over to fastcustomshirts.com. Maybe this coming year I'll be better about adding more new designs so you can have more of a selection of stuff not to order.
Don't sleep on that fucking Jack F shit. It's fucking great. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. Sure, it looks like old girl has a fucking cock on her fucking shoulder. That's the fucking scarf, you dick.
Scarf. But hey, thank you everybody that has placed an order this year. Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone. And boy God.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.